My nigga Webby Dean on the camera.
That's right.
My boy Andre's back here, also known as Resin.
Hell yeah.
They call me No Scope, they call me Savage, they call me a fuck nigga's nightmare, a real nigga's motivation. Alright? I'm gonna knock out this interview and a tattoo at the same time.
That's right.
All right, everybody. This is your host, Webby Dean. We are here today with No Scope, baddest in the business. We getting the hard to kill tat on the stomach today. We're gonna be doing the interview with the tat. What you gotta say to the people?
I love the people. If it wasn't for the people, there would be no scope. You know what I'm saying? So I love the people. Hi,
That's
people.
right.
What's good? I'm here with Webby Dean, AV Club, getting a tat, getting an interview. Tape just dropped. What the fuck you doing? You at home? You on the couch? You ain't got no job? You probably smoking weed right now. Go to Everest.
All right, so we're gonna get some basic info out the way first.
All right. My social security number is.
All right, yeah, let's get that.
It's 123. Fuck you.
So what's your actual name? Let's start with that.
My real government name?
And you don't have to do first and last, just first name.
Javon Hartley Savage.
Right.
That is my full government name.
That's pretty dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it is dope. That's a pretty nice name to have.
Yeah, no cap.
So you from Kansas City?
I'm a Kansas City nigga now, but I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. South side, of course. Moved out here when I was 14 to Olathe, Kansas, of all places, bro. Yeah. I went to Blue Valley West for...
Did you?
Yeah, for 4 years, bro. It was a complete culture shock coming from
that
Chicago
must suck, yeah.
and going to Blue Valley West. I fucked with people, but I only truly had like 3 friends who related to me.
Right.
There was like 5 black kids in my class, bro.
Right.
Shit was nuts. Shit was hype though, you know what I'm saying? I learned a lot about drug consumption.
I bet you did.
You know, that's all they do in Blue Valley. They're just rich and they do drugs, bro.
Yeah. Stealing prescription pills.
Yeah, and just like, not even stealing them, bro. They're prescribed them.
Oh,
no cap, bro. It's heavy out there.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
But no, I graduated in 13. I was like 17 years old. Moved straight out of my parents' house, came to KC, bro. Was thugging ever since.
So how you like Kansas City? Would you? Wait, so how long did you stay in Chicago?
Like 14 years, bro.
Oh, so.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Let's get this.
Oh, that shit.
Yeah, you gonna be good.
Alright, back to what we were saying.
So, what do you think of Kansas City?
Don't look at this, y'all.
Versus. So, what do you think of Kansas City versus Chicago? Obviously, you've experienced it at very different, important ages.
Yeah.
You've had, your later adult years in Kansas City, and you had your adolescence in Chicago.
Oh, yeah?
Right. So, as far as, comparing the two, how do you feel now that you live in Kansas City?
I think they're both pretty similar, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a sense of community, and there's a sense of, yo, this is what we accept, this is what we don't accept, this is what we like, this is how we get down. So once you get used to that, you fit right in.
Right.
So I feel like once I came to Kansas City, it was really an open arms thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, as long as you're not just acting a fool, and you're not just trying to shit on the culture, you're trying to accept the culture, it's all good. It's all love.
Right.
So, I don't know, bro. I really don't see too much of a difference between Chicago and KC.
You want to talk about the reason you get your tattoo?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, obviously, y'all can see this big-ass fucking scar in the middle of my stomach where I got shot, 40 cal, ate that shit like cookies and cake. I can't cap. Pissed me off more than anything.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's got to be a pretty traumatic experience to go through.
Yeah, at first, I'm just like, you think you're invincible, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Living that street life, you think nothing can touch you, and you get touched. And it's a moment of shock, but at the same time, I feel like I needed that. Right. Everyone needs a punch in the mouth, and for me, my punch in the mouth was a 40 cal to the stomach.
Yeah.
You know, but I got back up.
Right.
I'm still at this shit. That's all. I'm hard to kill, baby.
Yeah, and so, I mean, how do you think that's affected your music? That experience as a whole?
I think it validated me more than anything, because people are like, oh, he's really about what he raps. He's really living that life. He's not just relaying hood tales that aren't his own.
Right.
Like, I'm giving people a first eye view, not a bird's eye view. I'm giving them like a first person view account of what's going on in the streets that they live.
Right.
I remember I tweeted the other day, I was like, when there is world peace, I will stop rapping. But until then, it is crime rate music, murder rate music, nigga.
Absolutely.
Because like I'm just telling what I see every day.
Right. And so what do you think about then as Kansas City's music scene as a whole? How do you feel about the current state of it and the history and where it's headed? So the past, present, future.
Okay, so to be a Kansas City artist, you will have to do your research. You know what I'm saying? You have to do your research on who's popping now, especially as me as someone who didn't grow up per se in Kansas City.
Right.
People are looking at me like, yo, where's this dude from? Where are you from? Like, who are you to just pop on the scene and start releasing music as a Kansas City artist?
Right.
But I've really been here. I've really put in my work. I've listened to everyone. I listen to the Birds. I listen to the Fat Tones. You know what I'm saying? I've listened to damn near everything Tech Nine has put out, just because he's one of those people he's a staple. He's one of those people you got to tap in with.
You got a favorite modern Kansas City artist?
I don't have a favorite, but I have a few favorites. There's D-Walk, of course.
Right.
Everything he drops is a goddamn bop, bro. Like, he cannot miss, and QC was so smart to sign him. Kai Colors is obviously the future of Kansas City music,
right,
bro. That dude is so cold, bro. Like,
oh yeah, he's
first time
blowing
I
up.
met him, he was cold. Let's see here. Who else can I think of? I'm trying to think of an R&B artist. Not even an R&B artist. You ever heard of Royal Chief?
Yeah.
He's cold too. I think he has what it takes to get out of Kansas City and make another sound. You know, Sean, of course. When him and J-Tone, they be going crazy.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, man, that's really all I be having on my mind when it comes to local artists.
Yeah. So do you think then that Kansas City artists get enough attention nationally?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And
a lot of people sleep on Kansas City.
And it's somewhat our fault, as well as just people just turning a blind eye towards us. I don't think they realize like we also have a big market here.
Right.
But I don't know what it is. I think it's the past beef we had with Cali back in the day.
Oh yeah.
You remember that, the whole Mac Dre,
Fat Tone, yeah.
And all that.
Right.
I think that kind of put a damper on us, but I think we're finally getting past that.
Yeah, I mean, I hope more like national attention starts turning toward Kansas City, because we definitely have, you yourself included, tons of talented artists that, you know, there's just not, like, the music business isn't here, but the talent is here.
Yes, that exactly, bro.
Right.
It's the business aspect of it all.
Yeah.
We got plenty of artists. Now we need the people who are going out there and fighting for us. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We need the people who are like Lil Coach from QC, and we need like Coach K.
Right.
We need those people, the pioneers.
Yeah.
But we got a few people like that. Well, the first person that comes to mind though is my dude Jesse, Big Picture Jesse. He works with Kai and Jaron Basson with Wasteland Records.
Oh yeah.
They see the bigger picture.
Right.
They some wise dudes. So I'm tapping in with their whole philosophy. I bought in with them. Fuck.
Yeah, how you doing so far?
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
This don't even fucking hurt. I'm saying that because it feels good.
exactly.
Man.
Yeah, that's right. Turn the pain into pleasure.
But you know what I think Kansas City needs?
What do you think Kansas City needs?
More like-minded folk.
Yeah.
More people who are in unison and want to see everyone shine, and less competition.
Yeah. You think there's like a fierce competitive nature going on?
Most definitely. Everybody wants to be that guy who leads Kansas City to...
Right.
You know, so everyone wants to be Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm trying to be Sammy Watkins. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'll be Travis Kelce.
So are you a Kansas City fan, or are you a Chicago fan when it comes to
I think I
sports?
got dual citizenship, bro.
You think you got the pass?
Yeah, you can't come to Kansas City and not fall in love with the culture.
Yeah.
We're like, whether we were winning or losing, the way the city rallies around sports, if they could rally around the music scene as well,
Yeah.
it's a done deal, bro.
No, absolutely.
You see the support they gave the city. Led us to 2 championships.
Right. Yeah.
These artists can lead you to some Grammys, baby. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. So let's talk about your influences.
Big time. Let's get it.
Absolutely. So
Plenty of them.
I'm assuming, of course, you don't limit yourself to one genre.
No,
when it comes
absolutely
to your
not.
influences, right? So what are some of your favorite areas to draw inspiration from when it comes to music?
Rock, hip hop. I mean, of course, just pretty much, honestly, just rock, man.
You like rock a lot?
Well, growing up, I was a big fan of WWE.
Oh,
so
yeah?
that is what got me into rock music. All my favorite artists, their walkout music would be so sick, like Edge, Triple H, Randy Orton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that shit inspires me big time. The oldies, you know what I'm saying, the R&B goats like Marvin Gaye.
Oh yeah.
Ronald Isley, dudes like that. Their music inspires me to just get on my wavy level, get the people bobbing with me, jigging.
Right.
And then, of course, just like a whole lot of hip hop artists.
Oh yeah.
But the classics, you know what I'm saying? Like the GOATs, in my opinion. Like the 3-6 Mafias, the DJ Screw. Of course, Lil Wayne. I've heard every song, every verse he's ever dropped. Anytime I write a verse, I'll just think to myself, yo, just try your best. There's nothing you can say Lil Wayne hasn't already said.
Right.
Like, no cap. We got Gucci Man, one of the hardest, a real killer too.
Yeah.
You know Gucci Man? Jeezy sent 3 dudes in his house to snatch his chain. Gucci killed the first dude who ran through the door. Everyone else ran out.
Right.
And then Gucci partially buried dude in the backyard.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
Would have beat the case, but he buried the dude.
Right. Yeah.
GOAT.
So then, rattle off to me 5-10 of who you would say your favorite artists, either groups, bands, musicians, whatever it may be.
Okay.
Like your favorites.
Lil Wayne, Gucci Man, MF Doom, Currency, let's see here, Outkast, Deluxe, you know what I'm saying, Jadakiss and Styles P. I gotta fuck with, I'm trying to think, bro, David Bowie go crazy. I thought he was one of the most creative people I've ever heard make music before in my life.
Right.
Prince.
Oh, absolutely, Prince.
Rick James, his swag is incredible. NWA, of course, I think they're one of the greatest rap groups to ever be assembled.
Right.
If not the best rap group to ever be assembled. Everything Death Row ever did, as you can see from the tattoo up there, show them that tattoo up there. Y'all already know.
That's right.
I'm inspired by everything Death Row ever did. Oh, another group, the Beastie Boys.
Oh, you like the Beastie Boys?
Bro, I love the Beastie Boys.
Oh, hell yeah.
I grew up listening to them like crazy, bro. Like, what they would do with their ad-libs and their background vocals, I still use those tactics to this day. They just made their songs sound so full and complete.
Right.
And they weren't even saying shit the whole time. They were just wilding.
Right. How you doing so far? You feel good? You confident?
Yeah, I'm always confident, bro. You know what I'm saying? Confidence and charisma. I'm full of it.
Absolutely.
Shit's starting to tickle.
So let's talk about your process, right? When it comes to your creative process, do you have a set area or a set routine or a set kind of like ritual you got to put yourself through to get yourself into the zone and write lyrics?
Most definitely.
And what does that look like?
Okay, so I literally try to just completely separate myself from everyone and everything for a little bit. I like to just sit down for damn near a month.
Right.
Just literally just kick it with like me, my shorty, blunts, wake up every day, just smoke, kick it, listen to all my old music, you know what I'm saying? Be like, where was I at mentally when I made this, when I made that? How did this do? How did that do? How did that make people feel?
Right.
Then I listen to my OGs, you know what I'm saying? All my greats that I was telling you about. I'll go listen to some Wayne, I'll go listen to some Gucci, I'll go listen to all them dudes, get in my zone. And then this is like a month to like 2 month thing before I'm starting another project.
So you'll isolate then for an extended period of time, and that's the
moment I decide like I'm gonna make another project, I'm like, okay, let me separate.
Right.
Because I don't want what I'm doing to be influenced by what someone else did. So I need to get into my zone. I need to get into my own head where no one is influencing me, where no one is making my decisions. I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying? I'm choosing what to be influenced by.
So a completely sterile environment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The brain is more impressionable than you would think.
Right.
You'll end up saying things you didn't even know you were saying just because you heard someone say them, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
Such time away. And I don't want that. When you hear something from No Scope, you're like, this is undeniably No Scope.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I take my time, I isolate, I listen to my greats, I gas up, and then I start to collect my beats. I start listening to different producers. I'm like, where's they at mentally right now? Producers, it's all about their vibe, their energy. That's how they're feeling at the time. And I find what few producers are on the same wavelength as me at the time.
Yeah.
And we just get to work, bro.
Yeah.
We just start knocking tracks out like monsters. So around that time, I'll start dropping shit on SoundCloud and Audio Mac, but not all streaming services, just to get a taste, get the people to give them, you know, some, and rub it on their gums for a little bit.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's that shit.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, bet. This is how the tape is gonna go. This is the direction we're gonna go in. And then boom, I'm getting my rollout ready. So now I'm getting my cover art as I'm working on the tape. I'm recording. I'm getting all my graphics ready. I'm putting it in the hands of my people who are influencers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And boom, I drop that shit, and I love it.
So talk to me about your name. Where did you get No Scope from?
Call of Duty. It was something like, I can't cap. It's random as fuck. It has nothing to do with my life. I just always loved the term.
No
I
Scope?
thought it was the most unique thing. When it just popped in my head, I was like, I'm No Scope. And I looked at my homie, I was like, I'm No Scope. And he's like, you are No Scope. And I was like, I ain't No Scope. I just went from there. When I first started dropping music, my name was YG Sav, bro.
Oh yeah?
YG Sav. How long was that?
How long ago was that?
Like, I probably started making music when I was 20, but I didn't start taking it seriously until I was like 21, 22.
Right.
And that's when I released, what was it? Agregatis.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? And then it came No Scope, and then No Scope 2, and then I do my own stunts.
You really be putting out, man.
Yeah, I do. I got to, bro. I'm telling you, we're in a small market where people, they're spoiled. They need constant music. So what I'm trying to do is constantly supply that while also not losing myself.
Right.
And as of right now, I think I'm doing a pretty good job with that because I work with a lot of different artists. So I feel like it's easier to make that many songs when you're working with so many different people.
Right.
You don't ever lose your freshness. You're not making the same song over and over and over again.
Right.
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I just running lines for a minute.
You good, bro?
That's good so far, man.
Oh shit.
How you feeling?
I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
Sit up.
I'll take a break from
Drink some beer. What is it? Crosshairs right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's on some sick, ironic shit.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Wait, say that one more
I
time.
got some red ink too. I could throw some red ink, like just some crosshairs. Right
Say
there.
which part?
Say that, wait, no, just like explain it when you got in and out.
Yeah, so
Start from that.
motherfucking bully ran in right there. Motherfucking stupid ass nigga. That's where he shot me. Then it came in right there. Came out right there. Had 2 tubes in my motherfucking stomach because it grazed my liver. So they had to make sure my stomach wasn't filling with blood every day. So it would fill, I would see the blood running into the tubes.
Right.
They would come out, dump the motherfuckers out every day, see how much blood was in there. I couldn't leave until it stopped putting out blood. So I was in that motherfucker for 16 days, bro.
Right. No, that's
I was
crazy,
hella
man.
pissed.
Since you getting a death row tattoo, right?
Yeah.
What would your last meal be?
Police say they were selling the drug and fueling the heroin epidemic in western New York.
It's a tough one, right?
Neighbors tell 7 Eyewitness News
What
reporter
would my last
Taylor,
meal be?
This is the new reality.
Shit. Bro. Probably a chimichanga.
A chimichanga.
Yeah, bro, chimichanga. A la carte. Beans and rice on the side, sour cream, and a big glass of horchata. What about you? Hot Pocket, right?
Nah, not fucking hot pocket. Nah, man. Honestly, you know the way I would go out is I would get the most packed seafood pasta
That
with
sounds pretty easy.
yeah,
They ain't doing that in no jail though.
oysters,
They ain't gonna
mussels,
give me no chicken.
crabs, squid, shrimp, all that. Just full seafood.
fuck with squid?
Alfredo, hell yeah.
You eat calamari?
Yeah.
Oh.
Alfredo sauce, you know what I'm saying? Fettuccine. And then I would have a delicious strawberry creme brulee for dessert. You know that shit with the crust?
Yeah.
That's right.
Where they hit it with the butane torch.
That's right,
That's what I
yeah.
used to my dad.
Yep. What do you think makes the no-scope starter pack? Right?
A gun. Black skinny jeans.
Clearly.
Fire fitted at all times. And money.
There you go.
Those look incredible.
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah, it's kind of.
This is God tier.
It's a piece to remember, man.
How much more shredding you got to do?
Legs. That's about it. Throw a little stuff in there.
Yeah, let's see. Let me see if I can get it.
Like what?
That shit looks so fucking fire, bro.
I know.
You like it?
Yeah,
dog.
Yeah, man. Alright, everybody. That was the AV Club interview. We here with No Scope. I'm your host, Webby Dean. We're gonna be back again for the next one. You got anything left you want to say to the people?
Nah, my dude, I appreciate you.
Absolutely, bro.
Shout out to my boy Andre. You got my nipple on that motherfucker. Shout out to my boy Andre.
That's right.
Putting that
Hell
motherfucking
yeah.
work. One of the toughest underground niggas in the city, obviously. Fucking with another tough underground nigga in the city. With another tough underground nigga in the city. So let's get it,
Right.
alright? Yes,
Y'all
sir.
take it easy.